Another lesson you learn in that passage is sometimes, and most of the time, our greatest experiences with God are when we're alone. And Jacob was left alone. The reason why young people don't like to be left alone is they're afraid of their depravity. Women bother with it too. They get alone, see what they really are by themselves, and they get in a panic. I mean, somebody talk with me quick. Get on the phone, turn the music, something. And young people about 14 or 15 or 16 that way too, that's what they always want to hang out in a bunch or a group. But the quicker you can get over that thing, the better. Because most of your life you're going to be alone. And you're going to die alone. And you're going to face God alone. Now I said die alone, there may be people in the room, but like I told you in that sermon on the most important step, when you die, you step out of your body. Nobody steps out for you. There's a sense in which everybody in this world lives and dies completely alone. There's a sense. And there's stuff about that in the book of Proverbs. That a stranger meddleth not with his joy. There's a sense in which there are things in your life that nobody can ever share or ever touch. And if you explain them and write them and put them in the music, they don't get across quite the way they came to you. One of the most interesting things you ever read in your life, you do much reading, is accounts of combat. You get an account of combat written by a colonel, get the same action written by a captain, get the same action written by a medic, get the same action written by the enemy, and get the same action written by a guy who didn't quite get in it, the same action by a guy who was captured in it, the same action by a guy who was wounded in it, and the same action by a guy that got in it and got out without getting wounded. And you'll think you're dealing with 10 different planets. The strangest thing. Some guy come back from war, oh, the horror, oh, the terror, oh, my God, what a awful thing, oh, my God. Wake him night with nightmares. Another guy comes back, and VFW day comes around, we had some good old times, didn't we, boy? You're weird, man. People are weird, boy, and this, see anything entirely different. Now, there's some things in life you have to go through alone. The quicker you learn how to go through it alone, the better off you're going to be, because most of your life's going to be that way. When I was a boy, there was a song by R.D. Shaw called Alone Together. That was the name of it. And the idea was that two people could be in the same room and be 50 miles apart in the same room. That was the idea. And that's a very common thing, and yet in a sense that's true of anybody, anytime, anywhere. There have been times in my life when all the family was there, when I've just slipped out the back door and just gone my own way by myself, and just gone out in the backyard and had a little prayer and praise service out there about 5 or 10 minutes, not anybody know anything about it. For God taking care of my family and getting all my family together. And none of them even knew it. They just in there having a good time. They couldn't see it like I saw it. None of them could see it.